Hi, class. My name is Faisal Bachari. I'll be your professors for the course, and I'd like to welcome you to, join me. First of all, please accept my apology. I'm not able to attend the first class because I have a doctor appointment tomorrow. So. Therefore, I'm recording this video for you to look at what we will be presenting. We're supposed to present it during the class, and also we will review it again in a coming class. So you're not going to have a class on the 10th of January, and will be online for you to update yourself. So without further ado, let's look at what, let's share some outlines and critical path. This is the course outline, and it's the course name is Business System 201, and we will come, when I see you in the class, we need to acknowledge this land, and we'll read this. This is belong to Faculty of Business. The program is Accounting 3 years Business Administration, and the course name is a Business Systems or BISM201. Prerequisite is Accounting 111 or PMGT 100, Accounting 120 or BISM 100. There is no co-requisite, there is no prerequisite for it. The credit value is a 3, and the total hours that we can spend is 42 hours together. Now, in this course, it's about information system literacy requires that a manager to understand the broad scope of organization, management, and information technology, and there to provide the solution to challenge and problem in the business environment. This course is an introduction to business information systems, where they focus in managing information as a valuable business resources. Students will develop into a topic ranging from management issues, including the governance and the information system budgeting and planning, organizing impacts such as change management, system implementation, and process engineering and information technology with a focus on a hardware, software, networking, and storage. Enterprise application, enterprise resource planning system, customer relationship management or CRM system, supply chain management system, knowledge management system, and also explore. This broad perspective provides a holistic view of information system and its relationship with the organization. So basically, we'll be talking about an organization and different kind of organization, different kind of industries, and we will explain different solutions for them and how you go and select the solutions for them, including hardware, software, a full turnkey solution. Course rationale. Information systems are transforming organization, being an able strategic initiative, more competitive, and based on the operational excellence. A new product and business model, customers or supplier intimacy, and improve the decision making. This course prepares students to enter the workforce with an understanding of mitigation relationship between these transformation system and the organization. The other thing you want to know that understanding and implementing good solution makes any organization or a company more competitive. So understanding, implementing a very well fit makes the company on the top or as a more competitive. Now, what's a program learning outcome in this course? We'll do some in accounting part, coordinating the planning, the implementation. We'll talk about management and evaluation of the team project by applying project management principle. We'll look at the project management principle and how it's applied, how it's done the calculation for them. We'll do a business administration where we evaluate the impact of the global issues on organizational business opportunities by using the environmental scan. We're also going to apply principle of corporate sustainabilities, corporate social responsibilities, and ethics. We will assess and use the current concept. We will do the system and technologies to support an organization, business initiatives. We will conduct and present research to support business decision, how we come up with some conclusions, some facts that can support our business decision or regard of implementing these solutions. Also, we will assess marketing and sales concept and strategies and apply them to the needs of the organization, outline principle of supply chain management and operation management, principle in the development of a business plan. We'll talk about the outline strategic and strategies used to manage risk in an organization business activities. Now, what in this course, the essential employability skills are communication clearly, concisely, and correctly in the written, spoken, and visual forms that fulfill the purpose and meet the needs of the audience. We will locate, select, organize, and document information using appropriate technologies and information, analyze, evaluate, and apply relevant information. We show the respect to the diverse opinions all most welcome, value belief system, contributions of others, interact with others in a group or a team in a way that contribute to effective working relationship and achievement of goals. We're also going to manage the use of time and other resources to complete a project, take responsibility for one on action, decision on consequences. Now, we will emphasize on critical thinking, problem solving, communication skills, interpersonal. We will also talk about more on information technology management, information BIS, MIS, and the personal issues. The course format, the class will take the form of lectures, discussion, assignment, and learning exercise held within the classroom 100% of the time. And there will be a teaching methodology where we use, and it may include lectures, case studies, histories, experience, videos, and printed materials, class discussions. In class activities, we might have individual and a group assignment, a teamwork and team project, and a group presentation. The course outcomes, it will support traditional and e-business environment, understanding what it takes to have a traditional business and how the solution can support them, and also will learn how to utilize them in the e-business environment, those information technology. We'll describe the ethical issue raised by information system and the organizational framework for securities and control that is used to address information vulnerabilities. We will differentiate among types of information requirements needed at the various management level. We'll look at the DSS versus ESS systems, and we'll see how they all differentiate into that. Once we explain what's the difference between ESS and DSS, we'll discuss the relationship between different information systems and their impact on the functional areas of any organization, and we will identify the aspect of a business problem which can be solved by information technology. So we look at the business and we try to solve it by information technology, how we can set up those. And then we will be evaluating the impact of the information technology on businesses today. We will describe the various level system lifecycle methodology and identify the circumstances under which each be used to address the complexities of information system implementations. We know there is a lot of implementation fails, so we will talk about how to mitigate the risk and how to minimize the chance of failing. Use analytical and design tools such as data flow diagram, process flow chart, and system flow charts. We also clearly communicate the information system requirement of a business to information technology personnel. We will bring 2-3 applications. We will look at each one of them, and we will compare each one of them according to the market needs and requirement. Now, the course-specific policies and expectation, an overall average of 50% must be achieved on the 3 tests for the assignment or case study. They count toward the final mark. So you have a 3 assignment, you have 3 tests and assignment, and you have to have more than 50% should be achieved. Some assignment and presentation will be submitted in a group mostly, and some individually. Now, for the diploma students, in addition to meeting all the programs, courses, and credit requirements, students must have cumulative program grade point average is above 60% in order to eligible for graduation. We will repeat these in the class when we meet again, all these information. Now, let's look at the assessment. So we said there is a 1 test, which is 15%. There's a second test, you will see it in the critical path, 15%. There's a comprehensive final exam, 25%. And there is a presentation, assignment, homework, which is 15%. And then you have what you call a group assignment. The final one is 30%. What we will be covering from the book, we'll be covering chapter 1, where we talk about organization, management, and network enterprises. We're also going to talk about other aspects like information system, local and global, e-business, global e-business, and that's in chapter 2. In chapter 3, we'll talk about information systems and some activities and enhanced decision making. Now, all these chapters, I will be posting it before the starting of the class for you to review it, to look at it. Hopefully, if you can see them, then you can come to the class ready to ask or to participate in the classes. Then you will have the test 1. Once it's done, you will have we will start talking about chapter 5 and information technology infrastructure, IT infrastructures, what it's needed. Chapter 6, we'll talk about database, different type of database, and how they influence the softwares, applications, and hardwares. We will also talk about telecommunication. We'll bring an application that today is used by Huawei for um, telecommunication administration and billing system. We'll talk about different type of wireless technology that are available, and we're also going to touch on e-commerce, the digital and e-commerce market and digital goods on the chapter 10. Chapter 11, we're talking about building and managing systems. There where we start understanding how to build information system and how to manage a project. That's very interesting in chapter 14, talking about project management and how to have a successful project management. There, then we come back to chapter 4, we'll talk about ethics, and chapter 8, we'll talk about security information system. There will be a final exam, which is a comprehensive covering all these chapters, which is worth of a 20%, 25% of your total mark. But there will be a final presentation. I will be announcing the subject of the final presentation in the next class that you as a group, you need to work on it. But please note this course schedule may change as the resources and circumstances required. Now, as we said, the book is London Management Information System, Managing the Digital Firms, preferably the 7th edition. With me, there is a copy of it. If you can get the 7th edition, that would be lovely. If you cannot, probably the 6th edition is fine. 16th edition probably is a good choice to do that. We will be utilizing the both 16th edition and 7th edition, although we will further explain why we will select one of them. Period learning assessment. Students who have a period learning in the material of this course may be eligible for a course credit in recognition to their period learning. Now, there is a policies and procedures. You need to read them. Go to the Humber policies and procedures. Please look at them. We'll look at them in the next class also. There is academic regulations. Please read them. I will post this document for you to click on it and go and see these if you did not yet. Academic integrities, it's important for you. The academic integrity is an essential honesty of all academic endeavor. Academic integrity requires that students avoid all forms of academic misconduct or dishonesty that include plagiarism, cheating on the test or exam, or any misrepresentations of academic accomplishment. The disclaimers and copyright, you need to look at it, and please see the Humber Library website for additional information regarding the copyright and for the details of time limits. Now, let's look at critical path. And the critical path, basically, we will start, which is course introduction. That's what we do right now in the videos. And we did the course outline, and now we're talking about the critical path. On the January 17th, we'll talk about chapter 1, which is information systems in global business today, general introduction. And then we will talk on chapter 2 on January 20th, the global e-business and collaboration. Chapter 3 will have the information system organization and strategies, and also will enhance the decision making. How we make that decisions, and we will bring some examples from outside the book. So, and we'll look at the consequences of that. And on the January 31st, you give you time to do some studies for the test 1, because on the February test 1 you will have the test 1, which is these chapters is covered. February 14th, we'll talk about Chapter 5, cover Chapter 5, which is IT infrastructures and emerging technologies. And then we'll talk about different type of telecommunication, the internet, and the wireless technologies, which is we did that already. Now, we also on the March, we'll try to cover briefly the e-commerce, the digital market, and the digital good. And that's part of the chapter 10. And on a March 14th, there is a test. You will have test 2. And on March 21st, chapter 13, where we talk about building information system. We'll bring some system and we'll look at the details of the systems and how we can build a full information integrated system. And 28th of March, we will cover the managing project and how it's done these days as a project, IT project, and we look at the pitfalls and the success of any project. And on April 4th, we will touch on ethical issues. It's good we left the ethical issues in the end so we can express and share opinions on how these can help us to understand how we build evaluate the ethical and social issues. We also need to cover the security. This is probably the last part, which is chapter 8, securing information system and how it's done. And then you have a final presentations. The total things, the participation will be 15%, the term project marks 30%, and test marks 55%. So you have test, which is totally 55%. You have a project, which is 30%, and your class participations is not an attendance participation is 15%. One more thing, we will have few projects that you're going to work on it as a group. So I'm gonna attach one more document, which is team code of conduct and contract. Please, as a team, sit together. I'll give you time to look at it, sit together and read it for each other. And then what I need you to do, sign, and this after understanding all these parts of the document. Please feel free to contact me, send me an email if you have any urgent thing. Otherwise, I would see you in the next class. Once again, I apologize for not coming on the first class because I have a doctor appointment that I've been waiting for it, and I must go see the doctor pretty soon. Thank you very much and have a good day.